Hello, Mr. Neil. Can you gentlemen
Do you
hear
hear
me?
me okay, Eric, or is there a lot of noise coming from the
Oh,
car?
I can hear you. I can hear you fine, my brother. I can hear you perfectly fine. I can hear you fine.
Good, good, good.
I think Mr. Neil just joined us as well, but I can't see or
How are you
hear him.
feeling, brother? How are you feeling today? How is your morning Earth
Yeah,
morning?
yeah, I honestly had a beautiful call this morning with one of our brothers, Platt brothers, Chris from Germany, Chris Gossel, and he really is a gentleman. Him and his wife, Amanda, really, they're talking a lot about bringing in different levels of consciousness. So I had an early morning meeting with him at 6 a.m. It was awesome. We just really talked really deeply. It was really amazing to talk to him. And Neil, welcome, brother.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm super grateful for you, and I feel very blessed. Today is my birthday, so
Happy
I feel like
birthday.
this I feel like this is a really great thank you. I feel like this is a very big birthday gift having you here with us.
Happy to be here. Hi,
Good morning,
Sajitas. How
Anil.
are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Good, good.
How are
Carry
you
on
feeling today?
traveling. A bit kind of anxious,
Oh, good.
and oh, good. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good. I love it.
Being with the feelings. And you?
Amazing. Celebrating Eric's birthday today.
Yay!
Hello,
I'm so
Sasha.
honestly, you have to know like how amazing it is to have you here on my birthday. I'm just like
Oh my
really,
goodness, Dr. Sasha, what a gift. Eric,
yeah.
you are blessed.
Good morning. This is
Sasha, I'm
your
coming to
birthday today,
Tampa
Eric.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Sorry, so
Are
many
you around?
conversations. Yes, tell me when. I would love to see you. I can let's connect after this.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm taking a quick gander here. I would love to make that happen.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm seeing someone in Lutz. Is that far from you?
Um we can make it work. It's not that far. I mean, considering you're in Orlando.
Yeah,
Happy
nothing
birthday,
a
Eric.
plane couldn't fix. Yeah.
Thank you, Sasha. It's
Good.
amazing to see you. Beautiful to connect. I'm very grateful to have met you in person now, well, kind of in person, but love your energy. It's really beautiful to see you shining and grateful for your presence.
Thank you. I heard the love doctor, Dr. Neil is going to be here. And I thought, man, I'm the one blessed to be able to join you guys and get to meet, you, Eric, and your other folks. I haven't been able to make your calls. So
Yeah, well, you're making it now, and it's amazing. You know, the best time is now. Darius and Sagitas are other brothers here that come regularly as well. So I'd love to, really welcome with all of that, with everyone here. Really just kick it off with the Love Doctor. Like really bringing in Anil here, highlighting his wisdom, highlighting his grace and his kindness. Darius, welcome to the call, brother. It's good to see you here from Bali. It's so nice to see you, brother. I haven't seen you for a while, so yeah, I just really wanted to bring this, together because I do see a lot in the group this importance of relationships and really cultivating relationships, the importance of really bringing that together. And I know observing Anil for many years now, and his beautiful wisdom, his grace, his kindness, and most importantly, his beautiful relationship with his beloved has been something that inspires us all. And definitely something that I feel like I'm calling in. And so today, for like a birthday, it's amazing to have this wisdom here. So graciously, brother, take it away. It's your call. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Okay. So thank you. Thanks. So as per yesterday's call, or the day before, I think it was, I'm here to serve. So who has a question or an issue or wants clarity around anything relationship related? You know, I can talk and talk and talk, but I want to serve. So and we can be very specific. We had a conversation the other day with a beautiful soul called Shaw, and the difference having that one-to-one conversation was enormous. He was saying that he had a 0 out of 10 relationship with his dad, and then within minutes it went to a 0 out of 10. It went to a 10. So magic can happen. You're just one conversation away from magic. So I'm here to serve anybody. You know, it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be a relationship with your father, your sister, your brother, your son, your daughter. So what I've noticed recently, a lot of families are really having issues with enabled children, and it's causing so much friction. We're almost accustomed to divorcing, but we're not accustomed to having that vilification from our children, and it's so painful. So, Sasha, you have a beautiful daughter. I met her at in Dallas. Yeah. So, you know, I felt the love. So I'm here to serve in any form whatsoever. Do you have any questions, any clarity, any distinctions that you would like clarity on? Anyone?
Yeah. So please go, Sasha. It feels like you go ahead. Go ahead, lady first, please. Please.
Actually, first I was going to say I was here to I popped on. I was like, oh, an opportunity to learn from Anil because you know he has, as you all know, tremendous wisdom, and what he just said just actually a little bit threw me because when he said, you know, we can talk about other relationships. This morning, my meditation time focused on some manifesting I'm doing with my son. You know, I'm really grateful you got to meet my daughter. She is an incredible soul. And yet, my relationship with my son is not where it used to be. And it's actually 180 degrees away from where it used to be. So I have been really working towards, like, you know, sending healing energy and just like surrendering and all of these things to do in a relationship such as that. But it's so funny you would say that because I came in here today to be like, oh, I'll just, you know, maybe well, share some wisdom that will help me in, you know, other relationships. And I was like, but wait, my focus this morning was my son. And so I love that you brought that up. And I certainly don't want to take up, you know, necessarily time, you know, talking about that unless somebody came with like a specific like thing. And I realized that this may just be the universe going, here you go, Sasha, here's some.
Okay, that's interesting. So
yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you love your son?
Of course.
No. Do you love your son? It's not an of course.
I absolutely love my son. Yes.
Yeah, I feel it. And I feel the pain too, Sasha. But we can fix this. Okay. So are you a great giver?
I believe so. I thought I was.
Okay.
I believe I am.
So let me ask it again. Dr. Sasha,
Maybe not
are you a
being
great giver?
Yes, I am tremendously.
Okay. Are you a bad taker?
A what?
A bad taker.
No.
So you're happy to take.
Oh, wait, I love that line of questioning. Wait. No, I'm not
You're
happy
not?
to take
No.
in my
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Because did you notice you weren't willing to take up everyone else's time, but you're not taking up their time, you're giving them something. Okay, so would you like a breakthrough around that?
Yes.
Okay, so, and this will never happen. If I gave you $1 million, if I gave you $10 million, on the condition you have to give $1 million a day, every day, how long can you give for? It's not a trick question. You don't invest the money, you double it. No, none of that.
For as long as I can.
No, if I give you $10 million, you have to give $1 million a day away. How long can you give $1 million away for?
10 days.
10 days. Great. Now, if every day for the rest of your life, Eric gives you over $1 million, how long can you give $1 million a day away for?
Every day.
The rest of your life, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you receiving that money or are you taking that money?
I'm receiving it.
And if you didn't receive that money, could you help as many people?
No.
No. So you're not taking, you're receiving, but it's the law of the universe. You're a great giver, but what if you gave and they didn't receive? It stops the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay. It's just a muscle.
So then what when they don't receive?
That's their problem. They have something going on in their lives. But in order for you to help more people, you have to receive, not take, receive. Yeah. So what are you thinking?
It's so much more comfortable to give.
Well, actually, it's not, because it's just a muscle you have an exercise. It's actually beautiful to receive.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
So continue to surrender
Well, no,
to
you
him.
haven't surrendered.
And that, well, clearly, since I spent,
Yeah.
40 minutes this morning meditating and manifesting. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's just to surrender. So what do you have to give up with your son? What's his name?
His name is Ethan.
Ethan. So what do you have to give up?
What do I have to give up?
Around him. What there's a thought process you have around him that's stopping you from loving him.
Except the thought process is that he has said, whoa, whew. This is not fair, Neil. This is not fair.
Sorry it took so long.
Oh, all right.
Well, you don't have to continue if you don't want to.
Yeah. No, actually, listen, so honestly, I was actively trying and reaching out. He blocked me, then he's unblocked me. And the last, my message has been, whatever it is, when you're ready, I'm here. Like, just to listen. And so I think the thought process is, what came to mind was that you said, what is the thought process that's blocking you? I have not continued to reach out because he has once said, unless I invite you, don't insert yourself.
Okay. So the issue is maybe you've been inserting yourself.
Yes, for sure. Hence, you know, I mean, that's a lot of what my children knew in my marriage at the time. So,
Yeah.
not my proudest moments.
So when was the last time you communicated with Ethan?
About a year ago. Well,
Oh, wow.
where there was return communication. I have messaged him many times, and since then, that's it.
Okay. Do you have your phone with you? I'm not going to make you do anything. I just want you to read what you said.
The last time?
Mm-hmm.
Anil. I'm not liking you very much right now.
You will. You will.
Oh, actually, the last time I messaged him was something really funny. So it wasn't a serious one. The time before that was serious, but the last time I messaged him was a silly little Instagram post with this little kid who who's singing the song "You Are My Sunshine," and that was the song that I sang to him all the time.
Yeah, he is your sunshine.
It said, "Went to a funeral of a 3.5-year-old. Just wanted to say I love you."
Oh, that's Jason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a photo of him when he was very young, you and him having fun? Okay. If you're open, I'd like you to send him this text. Ethan, I love you. I'm sorry. I would give up my life for you. The day you were born was the happiest day of my life. Please forgive me for whatever I have done. It was never my intention to hurt you in any way.
I really should get this on recording, Anil, so I can make sure I can get it all.
Well, it's
Okay.
it's being recorded, so if you want, you'll be able to watch it back.
And we're going to do it now. Ethan.
Listen, I am a slobbering mess right now.
Yeah, it's not a video, it's a text.
No, I know, but I'm just saying to you guys, this is not my like. This is very uncomfortable. So, okay.
We haven't
Typing.
even started yet.
Oh God.
Ethan, I am sorry. I love you so much. The day you were born was the happiest day of my life. I would give up my life for you. Please forgive me for all my past mistakes. It was never my intention to hurt you or anyone else. I have made many mistakes. But having you in my life has been like winning the lottery. Okay, just read what you wrote.
Ethan, I'm sorry. I love you so much. The day
I'm
you
so
were
sorry.
born, I am so sorry. I love you so much. The day you were born was the happiest day of my life. I would give up my life for you. Please forgive me for all my past mistakes. It was never my intention to hurt you or anyone else. I've made many mistakes, but having you in my life has been like winning the lottery.
Thank you for being in my life. And being such a great gift to the world. And what did he used to call you when you were young? When he was young?
Mama.
Yeah, sign off as Mama. Okay, you can send it.
Do I need to have the photo ready?
If you have it ready,
I would have to look for it, so I don't.
okay, just send it then. Okay. So you have pen and paper?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to write this down. Infinite patience produces immediate results. Which means if you know that everything will be well in the end, you can be at peace now. And if it's not well, it's not the end. Okay, so things will change. You have to show up differently. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing wrong. There's nowhere to get to. There's no shame. There's no guilt. You need to forgive yourself.
Again, it's a process.
It can be, but there's a methodology that can destroy it. Forgiveness is the express pathway to freedom. The quality of your life is dependent on the depth and authenticity of the forgiveness you extend to others and to yourself. It's everything. How is this affecting other areas of your life?
Well, I think that considering the fact that love and connection is my number one need, I'd say it's affecting it quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake.
Yeah.
You know, I love Zoom. You know why? In the past, I would do these, interventions in one-to-one, and then at the end of it, they'd always say, "Can I hug you?" And I said, "No, you're covered in snot." I love Zoom.
I'll keep my snot over here. But maybe I'll get to hug you tomorrow, the snot. Thank you.
There you go. We'll make it happen. No, but thank you for being open. Yeah.
Neil, thank you so much. I think it's funny, when I woke up this morning, I knew that we were having the Zoom, and I was like, oh, I'm looking forward to hearing Anil help, other people, and I'm sure I will learn from what he shares. So needless to say, that's interesting. And then it made me think about the last time that I actually talked to you one-on-one. It was about almost a year ago, maybe slightly less, but almost a year ago. And that was in relation to just intimate relationships. But I realized that this morning. So the gift is mine. Thank you so much, Anil. I really I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, I love you too. You're one of my favorite people. Every time I see you, meet you, my heart is lifted because you have such a beautiful energy.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. So, anyone like to share their experience of receiving this gift from Dr. Sasha?
I think the most beautiful thing that when I observed is observing the uncomfort and seeing the breakthrough and the courage of just willingly take action without even a question. And I think that I feel that that's something that more of us, or even more of us, can do to really bring out the true nature of any relationship that we can cultivate. And so I just wanted to really emphasize the gratitude of observing your courage and that willingness to just fully step into it without a questioning Anil or really your mind, and just being fully in that state of receiving. It was amazing to observe you receive. So thank you for being that.
Thank you.
Okay. Darius, Sagitas, do you have a question? Any comments? Anything you'd like to share? You're all scared now.
You're so right. You're so right.
Sagitas was on the call the other day.
You didn't give me a heads up,
The thing
Sagitas.
is, yeah, I was crying literally hearing the process of Sasha's and the messages. Like I feel deeply touched, and I feel this is something I need to do, and I will do, or I get to do, to express forgiveness and forgive myself. Yeah.
And what would be the benefit if you forgave yourself, Sagitas?
Liberation, freedom, peace.
It would give you all of that for sure, but there's something that's bigger at stake. And the same goes to you, Dr. Sasha. There's something much bigger at stake. Do you know what that is?
Receiving.
Connection.
It's actually the impact that we make, because we play small. Once we are able to forgive, the ability to impact hugely more people is enormous, because it's not about us. It's about the difference that we make, and we all have gifts. And once we realize that we have this intimate relationship, we have these beautiful relationships around us, it will propel you to an enormous future. You know, I was suicidal in 2008, and my wife said to me, "Honey, I don't care about the money. I just want to be with you." When you have a force like that behind you, our ability to impact is exponential. So Sagitas, know that by you letting go, your ability to enhance other people's lives, Sasha, your ability to enhance a lot more lives is exponentially increased. And then your capacity to love and be loved increases. So it just comes to you. Your vibrational energy will bring in love effortlessly and frictionlessly, and without you having to do anything. It's just a beingness. That beingness creates massive growth and love and happiness, joy, and energy too. It's all connected.
Yeah, there is this fear of like doing it again and again and again, and it feels like yeah, it feels difficult to believe that it works in some way. The feeling I feel, the words I hear, the I can express, but like it's also relationships, since it's not one way street. Yeah, like there is a fear of doing that.
Okay, so can you walk?
I can.
Yeah, you didn't give up at a young age. Oh my God, this is too difficult. I'm going to give up. No, it's the same thing. You just have to do it, be it. And also you had a mentor in your parents were there to guide you and nurture you, and they never gave up on you.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Again, learn to speak. I assume you speak about 8 languages.
What did it say?
I assume you speak at least 3 languages.
Yes.
So American, English, what else?
Lithuanian, Russian, Swedish,
Portuguese.
American, Portuguese, few, Spanish.
Oh yeah. By the way, Portuguese. So that's 6 languages. And I'm sure you can pick up Italian and all that stuff. Yeah, beautiful. So there is a formula for living a fulfilled life. There's the 3 G's. The first G is to give your time, your energy, love, your commitment, your joy, your gift, your money. Give it away, not wanting anything back. The second G is be grateful for what you have and don't focus on what you don't have. So everybody look at your hands. And when was the last time you thanked them? What have they done for you? Everything. You know, Eric, Sagita, Sasha, and Darius, your heart has beaten over 1 billion times to date. Think about that. 1 billion times. We've taken it for granted. We've abused it. We've not listened to it. 1 billion times. That's incredible. So gratitude is the second part of living a fulfilled life. The third part is you have to grow emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially. Now, anytime you're feeling low, either you need to grow, you need to give, or you need to be grateful. Just work on the lowest one, and then everything rises. So what's your lowest G today? So Darius, what would be your lowest G? Give, grow, or gratitude today, right now. They can all be high, but one's slightly lower than the rest. What would it be?
Probably give.
Okay. So when was the last time you gave?
Gave in terms of what? Let's say, I don't know, give love, give finance, give what?
Anything. It doesn't distinguish giving. It doesn't say it has to be this, it has to be that. It's just a gift. See, what happens when you give? The person giving receives endorphins. The person receiving endorphins. The person observing the giving receives endorphins. The person sharing this moment receives endorphins, and the person receiving the share receives endorphins. So it's a tsunami. So when was the last time you gave?
Well, probably today. I actually realized that I need to give more, and lately I'm trying to do that more often.
Okay, so you use the word try and more. Okay, there is no try.
On a regular basis. Well, I'm giving more often. I'm not trying. Yeah,
good. And a giving is a smile. A giving is opening the door for someone. A giving is a thank you. A giving is a phone call. A giving is having a pure intent. They're all giving. So I think you give more than you think, but you may think you need to give more.
could be that too.
Yeah. So that's where the awareness comes in.
yeah, and well, let's say I just came out from a long relationship with my wife. We got separated, and I I made a lot of mistakes. Of course, it's not like one person is guilty is or not guilty. It's just the way it is, and I think maybe I thought that I'm not giving enough, and that's why I'm not like blaming myself, but I try to give more somehow now.
Okay.
Because I realize that I realize that exactly what you said, that giving makes you feel happy, makes the receiver happy, the sharing endorphins, and when you give, you share that energy, and then you attract that specific energy, I guess.
Yeah. And it's just a muscle. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you give, the easier it is. And I'm always asking myself. I have a 3-foot rule. Okay. Anyone who comes within 3 feet of me, I'm going to say something to them. I'm going to compliment them, make them laugh, say hello, do something. And we never know what other people are going through. And that conversation could make the difference that makes a difference. They'll always remember how you made them feel. There are only 2 types of people on the planet. Ones that make you happy when you enter a room, ones that make you happy when you leave a room. That's it. Ask yourself, which one am I?
Right.
There you go. So, Darius, when you go into a dark room, what's the first thing you do? It's not a trick question.
Well, you try to find where is the edge, the wall.
Okay, so you don't try. What do you do? It's a simple question. You
touch the walls.
No. What do you do? You turn the light on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what you do. You don't go in
Right.
and try and remove the darkness, do you?
Right.
That's what people do in life. They try and remove their negativity when all they have to do is be the light. If you become the light, the negativity will be destroyed. It has nowhere to go.
That's wisdom.
That's right. That's a mic drop.
And well, from my relationship now, or my ex now, she's keep reminding me that, oh, she did this for me, she helped me with that, and she's trying to make me feel that I owe her something. And now I have to help her to build the business. I have to help her to promote that. And I don't know how I feel about it. And I'm not sure. I probably would like to for you to share your wisdom if I should I continue, well, interacting with her, talking with her,
Okay. Do you have children?
No.
Okay. Why did you marry her?
Well, at the time, um, I had feelings for her. I loved her. I respected her.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was 13 years ago.
Yeah. Did you have many magical moments with her?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what's the last text she sent you?
The last text she sent me. Well, she sent me, "Why aren't you calling me back? So are we just gonna throw 13 years out of the window?" I didn't call her
Okay, so
back because I was actually for my birthday going up to the Mount Agung here, which didn't have any reception or anything. And quite honestly, I didn't want to talk to her. Well, after I came back, I didn't want to call her back because every time we talk, she just keeps repeating herself with that I need to help her now with something.
okay. So that's not what she's saying to you. You see that confused look on his face there, Dr. Sasha? That's not what she's saying to you. What she's saying to you is, I want to be heard. I want to be seen. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. I want you to be present. And she wants to be acknowledged. When you married her, if someone tried to hurt her, what would you have done?
Protect her.
Yeah. Would you have given up your life for her? Would you have risked your life for her?
Sure.
Okay. So here's a huge distinction for you. There's your wife and there's her behavior. You don't like her behavior, but you can still love her. And it's a cry for help, my friend.
Okay.
So, are your thumbs working or do you use fingers? Men use fingers, I think. Women use thumbs.
I for texting I use thumbs.
Okay, good. You're a fast texter. So, are you ready? What's her name?
Jane.
Jane. I am so sorry. You typing this?
Yes.
Please forgive me for not calling you back. No excuses. We have had many magical moments together, for which I thank you from the depth of my heart. It's so sad that we parted.
Hold
I
on a
will
second.
call you back.
We have had many magical moments together, for which I'm thankful
Which
from
I'm
the
so
depths of my
grateful
heart.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the depths of my heart. Yeah. You have a special place in my heart. I will call you within 24 hours. Okay, so if you read that back to me.
Jane, I am so sorry. Please forgive me for not calling you back. No excuses. We have had many magical moments together, for which I am so grateful from the depths of my heart. You have a special place in my heart. I will call you within 24 hours.
So, Dr. Sasha, if you were to receive that, how would you feel?
Encouraged.
Would you feel heard?
I probably would be like, wow, that's unexpected. Yes, absolutely would feel heard.
Yeah. Would you feel loved?
Yes.
Heard, safe?
Yes.
That Darius is a beautiful soul. He's the soul that I met with. He's back.
Thank you for that.
Okay, I didn't hear the sound.
Oh, hold on. It's sent.
Okay, and please, you have my details. Let me know if anyone responds so that we can continue that, because it's a process. It's not just a one text fixes all. It's a process. I'm happy to serve you and help you. So, Darius, how does that feel right now?
Felt relieved.
Yeah. See, it doesn't have to be this. It can be this. It doesn't have to be confrontational. Come from a place of love. We never know what she's going through. There's her behavior. Love her. Don't always love the behavior. That's okay. Does it feel more peaceful?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And in this state,
I mean, I still love her as a person, but well, I'm not in love with her, and obviously we're not together anymore. So, yeah,
that's perfectly fine. But that's a big statement. What you just said, it's a beautiful statement. So be the light, my friend. Be the light.
I will. And I
Beautiful. Ah, I love that. So repeat after me. I am the light.
I am the light.
I can handle this.
I can handle this.
I always have.
I always have.
I always will.
I always will.
I got this.
I got this.
Now I'm in charge.
Now I'm in charge.
It's my life.
My life.
I choose how I run it.
I choose how I run it.
I choose how I live it.
I choose how I live it.
I choose freedom.
I choose freedom.
I choose peace.
I choose peace.
I choose love.
I choose love.
I am love.
I am.
I am love.
I am love.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes, this is beautiful. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to a brand new life, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Thank you, and thank you, Eric, again for arranging this.
Yeah, on his birthday.
Yes.
This is a birthday gift to Eric.
Wow, that's amazing. I gave myself a birthday gift climbing the 3,000 meters mountain in 7 hours and seeing the sunrise. That was
Beautiful. Where
my
are you?
birthday gift for me. I'm in Bali.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. I love that place.
Yes, it is beautiful. Happy birthday, Eric, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday, Eric.
I love you, brother.
I love you, brother. Thank you so much for opening up. It's beautiful to observe, and it's amazing to see you break through and take responsibility in such a deep and meaningful way, my friend. It's beautiful. You need to keep shining like this. So, thank you.
Yes, thank you, actually. Thank you. Your the Lighthouse calls and community was life-changing for me, I can say, at the very moment that I needed. And it keeps giving me and I'm keep receiving. And yeah, just don't stop, Eric.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So I hope that call was amazing and many distinctions, many teachings. And the secret is be the light and take action on the knowledge that has been bestowed upon thee today, all of you. And me too. I grow from every call. I think, I could be a better lover. I could be a better giver. And it helps me to help you. So thank you for letting me with this process, with this birthday gift.
Anil, thank you, brother. I really am grateful for your time and wisdom. I have one question before we end off, if it's okay with you.
Of course.
So as you know, I'm really curious and wanting to call in a lot of like a soul partner into my life that really is willing to step into a responsible role alongside me, with me, that really is I'm attracting in the way that I know how, in the way that I being and observing my parents. They've been such an amazing gift in my life of allowing me to just fully follow my spirit, follow my soul's purpose, and following my guidance from our great teacher. And I'm curious, from your experience, or maybe some of the things that maybe you see that I'm not able to see. My hallucination is that I just continue doing what I'm doing, just continuing to be on the path, and as a result, she will come in some great way, in some great spirit. But then my mind is always wanting to somehow be structured in the way that it's developed, or in the way that it needs to come through. So I'm curious to hear from you. And it's interesting because as I'm sharing this, my father just came and is observing from the side.
Oh, hello.
So it's come say hello, come say hello, come say
Happy birthday, son.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I can see the likeness.
Happy birthday, son.
I love you. Thank you. I love
You must be French. There's some French in there.
Polish.
Polish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work for a Polish man.
Oh, really? Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm just really curious. Sometimes I feel like maybe my standards, I push myself to that outstanding level, and then I'm creating a story where this person that I'm calling in is maybe I have some sort of standard that maybe is unfulfillable. I don't know, but that's also a story, and I know it's bullshit. So because I believe that, like, if we're infinite, we can attract the infinite. So this is what I'm really calling in. So yeah, I just kind of love to hear your insight, your wisdom, and if anybody else wants to share. But Anil, I'd really love to hear what your thoughts are, your perspective, or maybe if you see something that I can work on even more.
Yeah. So if you continue to do what you're doing, what's your success rate?
It's pretty amazing.
No, it's not. It's zero.
What do you mean?
With, finding a partner, it's zero.
Oh, yes. I mean, I've had some pretty amazing relationships, I have to say. I've been married, and I've had some amazing relationships, but they've all been great teachers. And so my success rate from that is actually been 110% because I've learned to manifest an even greater part of myself through those experiences. So although I have recognized a lot of those failures, it's evolved me to a level of person that I am today. And so from my perspective, the success rate is extremely 11 out of 10 because I've developed the value and the man that I am because of those relationships.
Okay. So imagine that I'm a financial planner. I invest your money, and you come to me and say, Neil, what's your track record been? You know what? I've lost money on every client. In fact, all of them lost money, everything. But I know what not to do. Would you invest with me?
I believe I would, because based off of knowing what not to do. And I think
Okay.
that there's a lot of value there.
Okay. Sasha, would you invest your life savings with me? Is it a no? Is it a hell no?
It would be a hell no, because I'm
no.
learning to make money. I want to make money. The goal, the outcome would be to make a lot of money. So,
Yeah.
So my perspective is that there's a level of uncertainty that we have to tap into, and there's a level of curiosity that we tap into through that level of creating certainty and seeing the value in a person's wisdom and their wealth within them and the reverence that you have cultivated through your experiences. And so as a result, the certainty is in you and your experiences versus the experiences of creating certainty from the mind. So from my perspective, the value comes from knowing what not to do versus only being focused on the mind's perspective. Because if we are infinite in our nature and we truly believe in that the capacity of faith and perseverance, that means that we can ultimately break into a whole new paradigm.
Okay. So you love your dad?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I love them.
Okay, so you go to a surgeon. You have two surgeons to go to. One says every patient has died, but I know where I went wrong.
Okay.
And the other one says I've had 100% success record. Who would you go to?
Thank you. This hit over. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
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 So your success record is 0%. Just because you're not in a relationship and you're not in it's no judgment. But let's just be straight with each other.
Yeah.
Mine is 100%. My daughter's is 100% because they had the formula. And once you know the formula, you can take away all the emotion, because we get emotional. So if you were to buy a house, you wouldn't just look at the house and buy, oh my God, that's so beautiful. You do your due diligence. You find out the location, the appraisal, what it looks like, the schools, the neighbors, blah, 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 assessments, inspect everything. You do your due diligence, then you make an informed choice. But we don't do that in relationships. We say yes to a relationship until it becomes a no, but it has to be the opposite round. It's a no until it's a yes. So instead of a 90% fail rate, you get a 95% success rate. But if you are selling your house, you wouldn't just put it on the market. You'd work on the house yourself. So you have to work on yourself first. Then you can do it simultaneous. Then look out, do your due diligence on any perspectives, which could be a house or a person. So there are 3 criteria that you must go filter anyone through. The first one is any partner you have must have integrity. Be their word, be on time, not gossip, not complain, doing what they say they're going to do, meaning what they say. The second one is they have to be loving, not just towards you, but to everybody. And the third one is that they have to be have to be healthy, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially. Okay? So I'm asking a volunteer who would like to do a test, a back test on a previous relationship to see if this formula works, because that's the way you test the formula.
I'm happy to do it.
Okay, so whose name, and I don't need to know the real name, just the first name, so we can identify that person that you've had a long relationship with.
One that I think that it'd be really good to go through is my relationship with Francesca when I was living in Australia.
Okay, so
because a lot of people know I was with her, and I think that it'd be really valuable and vulnerable, and yeah.
Okay, so I don't even need to know if that's her real name. Did she have integrity?
Absolutely, yeah. She was very.
Everyone says that.
From my perspective, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was she always on time?
Yeah. No.
I didn't hear that.
No.
Okay. Did you notice the shift in energy there? Okay.
Yeah.
Did she ever lie to you?
From my perspective, yes, and I just want to add that I also did. So
that's not what I asked.
I know.
So she lied to you. Did she ever lie to anyone else?
I don't know. I don't know.
So when you're at a dinner table with her and she says, "Oh, I'm in a business meeting," or I'm in Sydney when she's in Timbuktu. Nothing like that.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Was she in a relationship before she met you?
Not at the same time, but yeah, before.
Okay. And what did she say about that previous relationship?
I think that again, and this is not me being fully knowing all of the information. My perspective was like she really wanted to make it work. She was doing her best. She went to date with Destiny, and then she called her ex and wanted to like try to fix him with love and strength and masculine energy. So I've heard about that where she really did her best to fix it.
Okay. And why did that relationship fail?
My hallucination is that she was driving a lot of energy and forcing a lot of things.
Okay. So how long were you with her?
Almost 2 years, a year and a half.
Okay. So you really don't know, do you?
The specific dates? No.
No, I mean about why her last relationship failed.
No. Again, my hallucination. It was totally my hallucination. Yeah.
So this is where I talk about collecting data. You need to know before you get into a relationship.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you have to get the truth. All right. The second part, was she loving?
Absolutely. She was very loving.
All of the time to everybody.
No.
Great. The third one, was she healthy?
Yes. She started to become more healthy as we, not at the beginning, but she started to become more healthy as we were together.
Okay. At the beginning, what was unhealthy about her?
Her physical health. She didn't take as much focus of it, but eventually, like, because we were both going together, so it was really nice to emphasize that as we kind of progressed in our relationship.
Okay. Was she on any medications?
No,
Did she ever have any suicidal tendencies? They were hospitalized, hurt herself?
no.
Okay. Emotional outbreaks?
Thank you, Mom. Yes, but I also, again, as well, had those emotional outbreaks.
Okay. So, Eric, do you see what you're doing?
Well,
Dr.
I'm
Sasha, do you
mirroring
see what
that.
he's doing?
I'm taking responsibility of the situation because I know what I've seen in her is also what I had in myself.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's not what we're doing here.
Okay, my
Okay.
apologies.
Okay. No worries. No worries. So, integrity, loving, and healthy. What's the score?
Say again, sorry.
Integrity, loving, and healthy. How many? What's the score out of 3 for her?
1.
Okay. This is where you do your due diligence, and then if it's a 1 out of 3, it's a no. By you saying no to her, it allows you to say yes to someone who is going to be a 3 out of 3. And you have to collect the data. So collect the data, make an informed decision, but there's a certain way to collect the data. It's not an easy process, but you can collect the data very quickly and then make an informed choice, which will save you time and energy. And dating is so stupid. Don't date. Because when you date, you have 2 actors on stage. And sometimes you have an A-list actor who tends to be a narcissist or a liar or a cheat. And always, always, always keep away from charismatic men and women. Never, ever have a relationship with them. Because they're always seeking attention. And if you don't give it to them, they'll get it from someone else. You can have someone who has charisma. Eric, you have charisma, but you're not charismatic. Meaning you don't need attention all the time.
Mhm.
An ambivert is in my opinion, the ideal type of person who's introvert but can an ambivert who's introvert but can step up and then step down. An extrovert has to be up here all the time, and then they have big lows. Okay, so using this formula and knowing what to say, how to say it, where to find them, filtering them, doing forensic examination, not dating, because you know people are trying to show off the best version of themselves, and then you get married and they stop doing that, and you're not seeing what you're getting. Was that useful?
This is profound. I'm so grateful that we're streaming this so I can watch it back again because this distinction, especially in like I was feeling specifically too, is like I'm not interested in dating. It's like this morning I was thinking, I was calling before this call, I was just like praying every morning. I do meditation of like, calling in my energy. And today, because I also knew we had this call, it was like I'm not interested in dating somebody. I'm interested in calling somebody in that is totally devoted to what we're here to do as a collective, as a sacred union, but also to each other. And so we're so devoted in that eternal space that we want to really serve each other, but then also serve the greater good. And that is something that I am so devoted to finding without needing to date, without needing to try. Like it's ease and grace that makes it happen.
And Eric, when you meet someone who has all 3, they will be just like my wife, who'll support you in your mission, purpose, and passion. And it will be just a beautiful experience, and it will allow you to impact even more people. Any comments, Darius, Sasha, and Sagitas?
Anil, you went through this process with me when we spoke last year, and I'll tell you why.
You need help. You need help. Dr. Sasha,
I mean,
can I be very straight with you?
Yes.
You're a catch. You are a huge catch. You have this beautiful energy. You're just a beautiful person to be with. You really are. Eric, would you agree?
Absolutely. Great energy.
Yeah.
Great energy.
You're a huge catch. And just knowing something doesn't make it easy. I know how to lose weight, but do I lose weight? No. This implementation is the issue. Okay, shoot. What were you going to say? Sorry.
No, I was going to say that full disclosure, I wanted to hear this again because you said it the last time and I remembered it a lot. So I was like, check, no, no. And the standards for things, you think integrity, you think like big things, but then you don't think about the little things like he said he was going to do this and he didn't or whatever, and then very much I can relate to Eric because you go, well, my part in, right? So you go, they do this and I do this. So, then you start like going, well, and then you start going, well, you are taking responsibility. And yet when you went through this the last time and I was like, okay here. And then you just go, no, you're looking for a 3 out of 3. And so, flat out, it's challenging, right? Because you want to collect the data, you say, don't date. And then in this world of trying to, be in flow with people that come into your life and love without expectation and all of these things, it's a great way to be. And at the same time, I was just checking some of these things and I was like, okay, there's more data, and I know he's out there, and we'll find each other. And it's just it's very simple. The way when you put it like this, it's so simple, and yet when you get all that emotion inside of you, once there's emotion there, it's challenging too.
Okay, so imagine you wanted to go to fill up your car with gas. Where would you go?
To the gas station.
Okay, and do you know where the gas station is?
Yes.
Okay, simple, huh?
Yeah.
So when you say, oh, he's out there somewhere, he could be. There's a gas station out there somewhere, but if you don't know where it is, and you don't know which fuel to put in, so there's a process that you can use to find this person, where to find him, how to filter him out, how to assess him, how to look for alignment. And within 6 to 9 months, Dr. Sasha, you can find a beautiful soul. But there's a process. And it's a process you can teach Ethan when he comes around, and he will, and your daughter. But we how much time do we spend on relationships? We spend all this time on business or health or whatever. But very few of us will spend time and effort on our relationships. Oh, we'll work it out. No. Love will come. No. Chemistry will happen. No. We have to be very intentional. The 2 most important things in life are relationships and health. Nothing else. When you have money, you can have everything. But when you don't have health, you just want one thing. You want your health back. Okay. Darius, you were going to say something.
I was just listening, and I found similarities with Eric that she was doing this, yes, but I did this too, or there was a lot of things where I wasn't like looking for the 3-pointer, but I was kind of mirroring it to myself, and kind of justifying in a way her actions.
Yeah. So now you know the formula. So any future partner, make sure that you filter them through the 3 criteria. Good.
That's
Fantastic.
great.
So again, happy birthday,
Yeah.
Eric. You've changed so many lives today, and you've changed so many lives in the past. It's a beautiful thing. You're a beautiful man. You deserve to have this beautiful relationship, and it will come.
Thank you for this beautiful birthday gift, brother. Thank you everyone for being here today, and I'm just grateful. And let's keep growing all together. Big love,
Fantastic.
and we'll talk soon, everyone.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Much love,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, let's stay.